Is a real estate crash around the corner? In this video, I'm going to bring you my perspective as a local realtor and investor here in the Columbus, Ohio market.
Would the oak say to the pine, not so many needles next time?
Hey guys, Andy Howell here, local real estate agent and investor right here in the Columbus, Ohio market. And I wanted to bring up a topic today I've been getting asked a ton over the past, really this whole year. Is a real estate crash coming? If you would, please reach down, hit that subscribe button, tap that bell so you can be sure not to miss a single video we're making about Columbus, what it's like to live here, and all the cool things that are going on. Tons of people are asking me, what's going to happen with real estate market? And the fact is, no one has a crystal ball. But I can tell you my perspective as both a realtor and an investor. So let's talk about the pros, why the real estate market might not crash. Well, a couple things. If you know anything about the Columbus market, you know that we are firmly in a seller's market, and we have been for several years. And what that means is the supply-demand equation is out of balance. So right now, inventory is low. It has been low for the past several years. In fact, before the pandemic, we were coming out of, sometimes some months were 20-year inventory lows. The pandemic hit, that only decreased inventory. At one point in April, we were down almost 40% year over year for inventory. So most of the buyers have stuck around. So what that's meant is even less supply of inventory, similar amount of buyers. So the houses that are out there, the properties that are out there, the opportunities that are out there, more people are interested in them. So a lot of times you're getting multiple bid situations. That's kind of goosing the market. Secondly, interest rates are so low. Well, what does that really mean? Well, if interest rates were at 4% and somebody going out and getting a mortgage at 4% can all of a sudden get that at 2.8%, that means they have more purchasing power. As long as that remains the case, cheap money's the case, from my perspective, we can anticipate the market to still, be steady. The last thing is, the last two things really. People are still moving here. Columbus is a destination. I get calls all the time, people moving from like New York, Arizona, Chicago, big cities. They want to get to a smaller city where costs are more affordable. And comparatively, if you watched our cost of living video, Columbus is more affordable than a lot of these cities. And then lastly, diversification in our employment base. I mean, we are not a one-horse town. We are not reliant on any single industry. So during this pandemic, there's been winners and losers. With any economy, there's winners and losers. So, where it's been, poor for maybe bars and restaurants, it's been great for anybody in e-commerce and that type of thing. So diversity is our strength here, especially when it comes to our employment base. So for all those reasons, that's what I see, as a pro, that the real estate market is not going to crash. But let's talk about why, maybe there might be some turbulence ahead. Well, we've been in an 8+ year bull market for real estate through most of the country. And, these sorts of markets don't last forever. So at some point, there's going to be, a slowdown in real estate. Is that going to be a true day of reckoning? Who knows, right? I will just say that as long as banks are still lending and people can go out and get mortgages, I think the market's going to be okay. Are we going to hit a slowdown? At some point, we're going to have to hit a slowdown. So if you're buying a house right now, it's really important that you're not looking to just move in a year. I wouldn't be taking on like huge fix and flip projects right now. But if you're gonna either buy a house or buy an investment that you're going to hold for a few years, say 3+ years, I think it still could be a great time to buy, especially with interest rates so low historically. So bottom line is, if you are buying today, just be sure you're not overpaying. It's really easy to do in such an extreme seller's market like we have. There's multiple bids, you get emotional, you get excited, you want to buy that house, but don't overpay. At the end of the day, if you're buying, you can control your costs a lot easier than if you're renting. But just take care not to overpay. You know, another thing that as this unemployment, 40 million unemployed, works its way through the system right now, people are still getting the bonus unemployment. They are not going to be getting that forever. Once some of this runs out, I think unfortunately there is going to be some turbulence. Some people are going to maybe lose their jobs, or really lose that source of income and bonus unemployment, and that could mean some increased foreclosures. We'll see though. All I can say is right now the market is humming. It's even crazier than it was last year. But we are August 14th today, recording this video, 2020. If you have any comments, any questions about what it's like, you know, say you're watching this 6 months down the line, reach out, DM me, leave a comment below. I'm happy to update you on what I see going on in the market. If you're looking to relocate here, you're looking to make an investment here, we are helping people every day do just that. So feel free to call me, to email me, to text me. I'm happy to help. I love real estate and would love to help you get here to Columbus. So like the video, reach down, hit that like, and thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day.